Hello, good neighbors. I'm back, and today I brought my trusty umbrella hat because it's a little rainy out there today. Alright, so I'm back to read some more of our Magic Treehouse book. Number 5, Night of the Ninjas, and we are up to Chapter 6, Shadow Warrior. Jack and Annie went into the cave. They followed the ninja through the darkness. The black of the cave was lit with dozens of candles. Shadows danced on the walls. In the flickering light, Jack saw a dark figure sitting on a woven mat. The Ninja Master. The ninja bowed to the master. Then he stepped to one side. The master stared at Jack and Annie. "Sit," he said. Jack and Annie sat on the cold, hard floor. Squeak! The mouse poked its head out of Annie's pouch. "It's okay, Peanut," said Annie. The master stared at the mouse for a moment. Then he looked at Jack. "Who are you?" he asked. "I'm Jack, and this is my sister Annie," Jack answered. "Where did you come from?" the master asked. "Frog Creek, Pennsylvania," Annie answered. "Why are you here?" he asked. "We're trying to find help for our friend Morgan Le Fay," said Jack. "She left us a message." Annie pointed to the short ninja. "We gave the message to him." "You mean you gave the message to her?" the ninja master said, "and she has given it to me." "She?" said Jack and Annie together. The woman ninja's eyes sparkled. Jack thought she must be smiling. The master held up Morgan's note. "Perhaps I can help you," he said. "But first you must prove yourselves worthy of my help." Just then the tall ninja appeared. He made a sign to the master. The master stood up. He handed Morgan's note to Annie. "We must go now," he said. "The samurai are close." "Samurai?" asked Jack. He knew that the samurai were fierce Japanese fighters. "Were they the ones in the valley?" Jack asked. "The ones with the torches?" "Yes, our family is at war with them," he said. "We must leave before they find us." "But what will happen to Morgan?" asked Annie. The master strapped on his sword. "I have no time now," he said. "We must go. Or I must go." "Can't we go with you?" asked Annie. "No, there is no place for you where we are going. You must find your way back to the house in the trees." "Alone?" asked Jack. "Yes, you must go alone. And be aware of the samurai." "Why?" said Jack. "They will think you are one of us," said the master. "They will ask you no questions. They will show you no mercy." "Yikes," whispered Annie. "But you have seen the way of the ninja. You can practice it yourselves now," said the master. "How?" said Jack. "Remember 3 things," said the master. "What?" said Jack. "Use nature, be nature, follow nature." "I can do that," said Annie. Jack looked at her. "You can?" he said. The master turned to Jack. "Your treehouse lies to the east. That is the way you must go," he said. "How?" wondered Jack. "How do we find east?" Before he could answer, the master bowed. Then he disappeared into the shadows. The 2 ninjas led Jack and Annie out of the cave and into the moonlight. The tall one pointed at the pine forest. Then they too disappeared into the darkness. Jack and Annie were all alone. And this ends chapter 6. Next time we meet, we will read chapter 7, titled To the East. Until we meet again, have a great day. Bye.